Why, hello. We are back. It is Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, A Study in Green. Again. I was just having an issue with my camera. It's quite sunny here today. Well, kind of. It's overcast, but the sun's out, and for some reason, the I just got so overexposed on the camera, so I put my thumb over it, and it seems to have adjusted the light. But it was annoying me because honestly, you couldn't even see me. Like I was just a pair of floating eyes against a completely like ball of light. It looked awful. It looked like it's doing it again. You see what I mean? I'm just like a floating pair. Like my head is like blending into the wall. Like what the hell? I look like Cassandra from Doctor Who. Okay, if it does it again, we're just gonna have to put up with it because I mean, damn Jackie, I can't control the weather, you know? Okay, so I could do with sound that might be helpful. Oh, that's quite loud sound. Yeah, so we just got the warrant so we can go and investigate the clubhouse is where we are. I don't think we have any more clues to connect if I remember right. No, I think we tried and it didn't do anything, so we'll just head to the clubhouse then. Um wait, obtain Oh wait, did it not say oh. It didn't it saved me in the morgue. It didn't save Okay, I kind of assumed it would have saved after I got the search warrant from Lestrade, but it didn't. So I'm gonna have to do this bit again. That's annoying. Never mind. Um,
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favour to ask of you.
just go with it. Just never mind the fact that we've already seen this bit.
No, no, and no.
So I need to do. That's not what I meant. Blood and wine. Man, I missed The Witcher.
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
Well, that's right.
I have
Gratefully
no
Bold Sir
idea.
Robin.
And why
I
on
ended up
earth should you
listening to
even
that
think
yesterday
I might
after I
know
stopped
that?
the stream. I played it
Well, I believe
like
I may
3
have solved a
times.
case
It's
about,
such a good
let's
song.
say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
Right, so I've got my warrant now. I've got it now.
I'm curious to know how you obtained this warrant.
Wonderful, then I can leave. They stole my warrant. Right, club. Okay, here we go. It was a bit of a pointless 5 minutes there, but we got there. Okay, we're back at the clubhouse.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Where's this lot? See, looks like me. Big shiny, bright white beacon of a face. Oh, mate, we're twins. My long lost twin. Right, I need to go clubhouse. They've moved the body, that's all. Oh, right, yeah, because we just inspected it in the morgue, didn't we? This guy get anything to say?
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key. But I do protest.
Oh shit. It's not how it works. Most people protest to have someone searching their property, but that's the whole point of the warrant.
Was killed by the statue's spear.
Why won't the police say anything? We have a right to know the truth.
Because we haven't found the truth yet, hen. That's why we're investigating. God, impatient. It only happened this morning. Lovely, we're inside. We didn't get to break in, which is a bit of a shame. Why is it so dark in here? Turn the lights on. We have... I mean, it looks like we have working lights in this period of time. Unless they're gas lamps. In any case, we've got sconces. It shouldn't be so dark in here. There's a part of me that would love one of these big desks with the drawers in the middle and the green on the top. I don't think there's enough space in my house anywhere to get one, but I would like one. Another letter. So many letters! Dear Charles, please be advised that we have please be advised that we've successfully transferred a new tranche to your club's account. I'm going to move my microphone in a bit. However, the payment period has been reduced to 1 month and the sum credit of 1,000 due to previous overdue amounts. Oh, it's Lloyd's Bank! Look at that! If you wish to review your account, you should contact the bank manager directly. Bookkeeper for Lloyd's Bank. I did not know Lloyd's Bank was that old. £1,000 in the late 1800s. That's a ridiculous amount of money, actually. James Ness and Sons Jewelers, Sir Charles Yellingham. We acknowledge the receipt of your item, namely 458 grams of solid gold from a part gold Guatemalan statue. We agree to purchase this item. Monies will be paid 48 hours from receipt of this letter. Although this transaction is entirely legal, we do assure you it will remain confidential. So, was that not the real statue? Did he sell it to try and pay off the arrears for the club?
Charles Yellingham has a large family. The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson. Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard.
Another letter. Post office telegram. Yellingham, as I said here in front of everyone, you cannot give away this calendar. I want to study it. We have to discuss this matter before the award ceremony. I have already warned the other one of this. Zacharias Greystoke. So Zacharias...
To Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim.
So Zacharias didn't want him to give away the calendar, which gives him motive. You wonder though, well, he did say it wasn't worth much. I was going to say if they were struggling with money so much, you'd think he would want to sell the calendar, but they did also say that the calendar wasn't actually worth very much. Another letter. For Mr. Olivier, the company director of Royal Parties, to organise the award ceremony for our bowling club's most recent competition. To the estimation of requirements for guest night, 20 cases of champagne, dinner for 40 reserved from the restaurant, a local musical ensemble to provide entertainment, 30 flower arrangements for table decoration, invitation cards for guests. I know this will be quite expensive, but do please allow me a period of grace to settle the payment. As I recall, you were so generous to grant on the previous occasion, thanking you in advance. See, now if they've got no money, money on stuff for the bowling competition, like if they've got no money, then they probably don't want to be buying so much stuff. I can't get my volume to be the right well today. I either sit really close to the microphone and hurt my back, or I turn the volume up, but then I can never get the levels to be... You would forget that I did a whole degree in radio production. I can't get my levels to work on fucking Elgato's software. Like, what kind of radio presenter am I? To Sir Charles Yellingham from Brittany Lovelace, Chief Accountant at Lloyd's Bank. Dear Sir Charles, are was anybody called Brittany in the that feels like an were they? Brittany doesn't feel like a Victorian name. Maybe it was. Sir Charles, dear Sir Charles, our records show that you are once again late, and this is for the fourth time in paying the credit you have with our house. Any delay in the payment results in a fine of £7, 10 shillings. After studying your proposal, we are agree to seizing part of your club's collection and payment for the credit, which will be sold at a private auction. All monies will be reversed against your credit account.
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank.
Can't pay, we'll take it away or come in to film an episode here. So let's see. We've got Greystoke's visit, club debt, facts about the crime. Okay, I don't think I can connect any of them. We'll do some more investigating for now. Let's see. I love a good crackly fire sound. There's a really good crackly fire sound in Lara's house, in Tomb Raider 3. And that's what that reminds me of. It's probably the same stock sound, to be honest, but... Oh, let me go behind the bar and drink all their drink. Aw. Ooh, is that another letter thingy? Oh, it's a newspaper. What is it? The Limes? What? What? Oh, big painting of Queen Vic.
Zacharias Greystoke.
Expedition to Guatemala,
Who
1881.
this man is? It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament.
They were going to get the statue. Empty oh.
The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it.
Oh. I did not notice that. Oh, an elephant. I love elephants. Elephants are my favourite animal. I could tell you so many facts about elephants. Like, I am just a font of knowledge about elephants. They are so fascinating. Do you know that they have a greater understanding of death than any other animal? And actually, their understanding of death is so complex that it baffles humans because they shouldn't really be able to understand death to the level that they do because their understanding is seen only in animals and creatures related to, like, proto-humans. So, like, human beings, monkeys. They shouldn't be able to understand it the way they do and they can't figure out why. They're very, very clever species. They are, like, the most intelligent animals.
The late Mr. Smith's collection.
They bury their dead. And that's not something that you see in pretty much any animal species. They, like, cover them up with leaves or, like, dig holes and stuff like that. It's very interesting. Elephants are incredible. Percival, was there not a Blinkhorn in the previous game? I feel like there was a Blinkhorn.
Blinkhorn's collection.
But then that game took place after this, so it couldn't be the late Blinkhorn. But I'm sure there was a Blinkhorn in the bathhouse story.
Late Mr. Bromsby's collection.
Like, I'm sure one of the... Am I going mad? In the bathhouse collection. Bathhouse collection? Bathhouse, mystery.
The late Mr. Sutherland's collection.
Why have they got all this stuff? This is a bowling club. I don't remember... When I went to visit my grand's bowling club, I don't remember them having a whole bunch of, like, Egyptian artifacts in there. Why is all this stuff in the clubhouse? And if they have so little money, maybe they should sell some of this. This is so weird. Why is all this here?
This metal globe is very impressive.
See, that's probably worth something. Sell it. Whee! Wait, what?
Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing. These antiques look quite valuable. These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection. It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune. This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut. Interesting.
Steal it.
The men who own these collections are all dead.
Steal it. Oops. Bong. Look at this thing. No. Yeah, I am confused. I am confused as to why a bowling club has so much, like, random shit from around the world. Have I found everything here? I mean, I think I have. Probably need to make some connections. So let's see what we've got. Greystoke's collection was bequeathed to the club after his death. I was going to say maybe they killed him so that they could take all his stuff and sell it, but then they've got so much shit already that they could sell. I don't really know why they would need to. Club debts. Sir Charles desired Greystoke's death in order to obtain and sell his collection. Sir Charles could sell any other collection contained in the club. Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, I'm going to say that for now, just because that is my current thought process, is I don't really get why he would need to kill Greystoke when they've got so much stuff already that they could have sold. Like, yeah, okay, Greystoke's collection has this solid gold that would be worth a lot, but there's, like, loads of stuff there that he could sell. Why would he not just sell something else? Okay, so Charles had the time and opportunity to prepare for his victim's visit. You can't really call him his victim, unless that's in the victim, and I'm thick. I mean, they aren't going to connect, are they? No, right, okay. So none of those things connect up for now. That's fine. We should probably go and talk to Sir Charles. Meow. So Charles, got some stuff to ask
So
you.
Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
Except that you do. Ah, right, okay. They did that a lot in the first case, and I never seemed to have the evidence for the questions, but at this point I do seem to have evidence, so that's good, because I kept wondering why that kept doing that, and I had nothing to say. But I have evidence now. It's the telegram, right?
But in fact you do. Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Ah, well, yes, that is right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I don't know exactly what it was that he wanted, or who this other person he mentioned might have been.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
Oh, all the items are from our club members.
I'm wearing pink Vaseline, which means it's getting all over my cup. I'm thinking either the donation or the photograph. The donation?
But only from deceased members.
Ah, yeah, because they're all
including
dead.
Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death.
Why? Why is that a thing? Why does the bowling club need people's personal collections of artifacts? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why that's a thing. It's not even like it's some kind of fancy gentleman's club or something. It's a bowling club. It's a place where people come to bowl. Like, this just seems really odd. In all my knowledge of indoor bowl or even outdoor bowling, lawn bowling, I've never known them to be obsessed with artifacts. It's very odd. Right, what do I do now? I need to analyze that. So we've got a whole load of stuff going on here. I don't think there's anyone else here to talk to anyway. Because
Poor
I
Sir
don't think...
Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
It's a terrible thing. Like, what's his... Lestrada's back at the police station, so we can't ask him for help. Or opinion or anything. And yes, I'm drinking out of a Christmas Winnie the Pooh cup. Okay, we're back at the house. So Watson's still away. Okay, we're gonna do some analysis.
I wonder who this man is. It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath.
It's so random, why would you do that?
I need a pipette.
Oh, I'll look at that.
Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth.
I imagine it's going to be the statue. Oh, not the statue, another person. Holding the spear. So who is he? And why did they smudge him out?
Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
That is very suspicious.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, you're back. Hello.
There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
Alrighty. So are we going back to talk to Sir Charles again? I'm guessing so. I don't think we have anything to... Nah, nothing to look up. Okay. Back to the club. And the club and the club. Oops. The sun is going away and it's raining again, so you should be able to see me from now on. I'm so cold though, that's why I've got this like big fluffy jumper on. I'm like hiding in it. I'm like, oops, that was not what I meant.
I
Wrong
found this
button.
photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albeit. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala
Albeit.
14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
Okay. I think we should go and talk to Jacob Marley over here.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his
Oh, he's
club,
my
it's
overexposed twin brother.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
Why? I'm here right now. You're gonna make me travel in my stupid carriage again. Screw you. God, I've got Vaseline all over this. Bad times. Bernard Morley, Foundry Director, 8 Grub Street, London. Seem like they're having fun.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
5, 1, Gumballs
Gumballs
Row.
Row. Keaton Street.
Okay, what's Grub Street then? Is this Grub Street?
Keaton Street.
This is Keaton Street.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
This guy just reading his book in the corner of the street. Where am I now? Possum Street.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I don't know.
You're all very useful.
Keaton Street.
Am I still on Keaton Street?
Possum Street.
Hell? Where am I? Like, this isn't a street, this is an alleyway. Surely.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
It's that way.
What do you mean it's that way? I just came from this way. Is it through here?
Cranny Street.
For the love of God.
Grub Street.
Grub Street. Finally, right. 2. 3. 5. Nice sandwich board. Bernard Marley Foundry. I guess it's here then. Wonderful. So I built a foundry in the ground on which you stood.
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Here I fashion things of steel. What?
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe.
Alright, this guy built the statue, so he like builds things. Statues by the looks of it.
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
I wasn't asking to chat, I'm literally asking one question.
Something large and heavy was dragged here.
Okay, here's the female statue, and here's the office that has his
Marley
name
built
on it,
multiple
so...
statues of Takunuma.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here.
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
Let's see. It looks like rigatoni. I don't think it is. Man, I can't really read them. Yeah, they're actually really difficult to read for some reason, so we'll just go for it. Negligent. Amulets, protective charms. Leather patches. Leans frequently on desk. Greasy hands, smell of oil. Spectacles required for close work. Intricate worker works with rough objects. Intricate work. Bernard Marley is not yet 45 years of age. He is the foundry director and a member of the archaeological club. He is negligent and most likely lives alone. Bernard is a suspicious man, as indicated by the many amulets upon his person. It's clear that he spends a great deal of time seated at his office desk, working with the sharp items and mechanical oil. His work requires concentration. He requires spectacles for close work. I had forgotten actually that the bowling club is the London Archaeological Society Bowling Club. It's owned by the Archaeological Society. That's why they have all the artifacts and the club. Yeah, if you're watching this, you were probably screaming at the screen like, Lauren, stop me, so stupid. I had completely forgotten that the bowling club is owned by the Archaeological Society. Even so, you do wonder why they don't have the artifacts somewhere else. Why do they keep them in the bowling club? Like, presumably the London Archaeological Society have a different location than just one bowling club. Why would they keep all of the artifacts in the bowling club? It's still an odd choice,
Did you
even if
know
it does make
Zacharias
slightly more
glanced over
sense.
the
Yes,
I still think
he
that's
was a
dumb.
brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You a friend?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
I'm sure you
And was it
can.
the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple.
Yes, the temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years.
Prophecies are timeless, even in the beyond. There is no escape. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years.
Prophecies are timeless, even in the beyond. There is no escape. Strange entering, an evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years.
Prophecies are stand. Zacharias,
Like the guy that died.
we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove
Oh, so he's the other
calendar from
one.
the award ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
Your
Charles.
relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
What's your opinion on Tekun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Right.
But in fact you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No, it's Tekun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tekun Uman? Nobody. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tekun Uman. Well,
Oh, so he thinks the actual Takuna man is like possessing the statue and that he's like coming after them for like going and digging up Guatemalan artifacts or something. Sir Charles and Bernard Marley stated the expedition members were unable to enter the temple of Takuna Man. No. Aha. The curse is real. The curse of Takuna Man is real and aimed towards the expedition members, or the curse doesn't exist, it's simply the human interpretation of events. I mean, I think it's probably that one. Oh. Sir Charles is aware of the curse, he had the perfect opportunity, or Sir Charles is unaware of the existence of the curse, opportunity doesn't make him a murderer. I don't know if he's a murderer or not, but he's definitely aware of the curse. He must be. Surely. Oh, that's disconnected all of these. Right, hold on. So if I change these, will they all connect up? Aha. So Charles is guilty. So Charles Yellingham's the killer. He took advantage of the curse's legend in order to kill Zacharias Greystoke, and so obtaining the dead man's antique collection. So Charles merely imagined the running statue to cover his crime. He killed for power and money, he must go to prison, or he killed under the pressure of being in considerable debt. He's a prisoner of his own life, who's under pressure of career and family. I don't think we're at the point yet where we can be accusing anyone, to be honest. I don't think any of these match up. Right. So what else can we do now? Because I really don't think we're at the point where we can be accusing anybody. We also haven't met this guy yet, but we met in the current case. So we're definitely not at the point where we can be accusing Sir Charles when we haven't even investigated properly and we haven't met all the characters. So, learn more about Bernard Marley. I mean, I did just meet him, but he went away, so... what am I meant to do now?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat. Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
Oh, good for you. Where do I go now, then? Just brings me back out onto the street. Doesn't look like anyone around here knows anything because they're not talking. I don't know, right, what have I got in my clothes and stuff? Nothing. So where am I going? I think I've still got the walkthrough up from yesterday with the, when I was trying to work out the, what do you call it, the translation from the thing. Maybe it'll tell me where to go next. Oh, I need to do some more investigating on the foundry. It says examine the poster by the door. I did that. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, there's stuff here that I missed. Okay, probably that then that I need to investigate. Is it? Oh, right, yeah. Definitely should probably be looking at this stuff.
No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue. This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry.
I'll be honest, I don't actually know what a foundry is. I mean, I'm taking it as some kind of, like, metalworks. But, like, there's a foundry in, you know, Hadestown, there's a foundry in Batman, and I don't actually know what they are.
2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Tikkun Uman's statue. Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
Ah, right, so that's what the drag marks are. He dragged 2 boxes into his office. So we'll need to go back to Baker Street then and get Watson, I imagine.
Caitlin's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me, Watson.
You can't open other people's letters, Holmes. That is a criminal offence. I'm pretty sure that was a criminal offence in Victorian times just as much as it is now.
What are you going to do with it, Holmes?
Let me say, guess. He's going to try and read it through, like...
I do hope that bone has no connection to Watson's medical practice.
Aww. He's got a bone. Oh, he's so sweet. I'm thinking we're going to try and, like, light it up to see if we can see through the envelope.
I can't help myself. I must open this letter.
Oh, you're a dick, Holmes. You can't do that. Oh my god, it's cool. Oh. Oh, hey, it's squirrel. Oh. You know, I think my neighbour's window's open and it's just ran up towards the window. I think my neighbour's about to get a squirrel in her bedroom. Oh well. Right. Why is Holmes being a dick and trying to open the letter?
It would be easier to open this letter if I steam it. Let's prepare. Boil water in kettle.
So is he going to try and open it and then seal it again and pretend he didn't do it? Am I doing it? Ah, there we go. We are committing crimes here, Holmes. Alice. So you finally did it. You moved and settled yourself next to him. You are a bold one. He will fascinate you, but be cautious of him all the same. I'm writing to tell you that I found your father's boat. It is quite damaged, but still afloat. You can use it if you wish. You must know that your father was like a brother to me. If there is anything in any way that I can do to help you, please let me know. Anything, whatever risk it may involve. What the hell?
Alice planned to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible.
So Alice moved in next to Holmes.
Let's reseal it, as if it was never opened.
For some, like, actual reason.
Let's reseal it, as if it was never opened.
That's what I'm trying to do. Oh wait, I need to... Is that glue?
That's it.
Don't stop playing, Kate. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony. My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
So,
I
who
need
the
to
heck...
speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony.
Where is the balcony? Oh, it's outside the back of the bedroom, isn't it? I was gonna say, who's Alice? Yeah. Alice. Alice. Who the fuck is Alice?
How about telling me why you came here in the first place?
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say that. Very well. Ask Caitlin to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play. Such insouciance. So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her...
What?
We all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry, Mr. Holmes. Caitlin is a sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
Alice, come back in. I can do it. See? You're wonderful.
I like to think that the feeling is mutual. We wouldn't want her to know of your secret, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
Silent and shocked. I'm wondering if she's like, because it said about your father, so do you think she's maybe like related to like, do you think she's like Caitlin's older sister? Because obviously like Sherlock's not her real dad, and they said that like he killed her dad. So do you think that Alice is like her older sister, and they both got the same dad? Maybe?
Ah,
And she's
Holmes,
like trying to
I
get back
entirely
into
forgot.
into her life.
There's a man corresponding to the photograph who is a regular visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases. His name is James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
And we can visit him, but you should disguise yourself first. I'll introduce you as my colleague.
Good old Jimmy Byron. Okay, so we want to break into that place and visit the Hospital of Tropical Disease. So I think we've got like a doctor's outfit or something. Yeah, doctor outfit. Can I get a hat? I feel like I want a hat. There we go, lovely top hat. And some glasses. Yeah, now we look the part. We look like a proper doctor now. We look ridiculous, to be quite honest. But
Holmes, we have to go to the hospital.
so apparently we need to go to the hospital first, and then we can break in. Oh well, because it's not night time yet, so that makes sense. It'll pass the time until it's night and we can break in. I'm getting hungry. To be fair, it is lunchtime. Well, almost.
Oh, Dr. Watson, may I help you?
Hello, Baird. My colleague and I are here to see Mr. Byron.
Ah, Byron. Yes, he's in a bad way. You'll find him in a cubicle on the window side.
My colleague, who's definitely not Sherlock Holmes.
Patients visit this department for treatment and then return home.
So you can see there's a Mr. Byron on the list.
This should be the right place. Our man might be here.
It's a nice thingy of books there. Is it you by any chance?
That isn't our man.
Well, then no. Clearly not. What about this guy?
Mr. Byron?
He's not looking good.
Please, I've just received my treatment. I need to rest a while before I leave.
Who's Mr. Byron though? Because I thought they said that the guy in the photo's name was Mr. Albia and that he died in Guatemala. So who's Mr. Byron? Who are we talking about here? How is he involved? Cripple? Not a very nice word there, Holmes. Diseased eye. Something. Something. Crowded? Bound is okay. I can't really read them. Medical ban, disease eye. Red marks on neck, bound in chains, marks disease. Bound in chains is definitely one of them. Bound in chains. Yellow nails. Opium den. Grease and produce, crowded markets. Oh, it was crowded. Right arm is missing. Cripple. He is an amputee, Holmes. Oh, so he is Albeit. So why is his name Albeit? Why is he got two names? Albeit is around 45 years of age. He's an archaeologist and an ex-member of the archaeological club. He is believed to be deceased by the other members of the club, or so they claim. During Albiet's expedition to South America, he'd suffered disease that affected his eye. Albeit lost his arm many years ago under unknown circumstances. He has a drug dependency and regularly visits an opium den near a crowded market. He has chain marks upon his body.
We would like to ask you some questions about an expedition that took place 14 years ago.
An expedition? What expedition? You're wrong, I've never left London.
Hogwash.
Is it not you in this photograph from Guatemala?
Guatemala? Checuna man.
Like, that's not Guatemala, that's Hackney.
Come here quickly, I don't feel well. Ah! What on earth is going on? Please, calm down.
We went to Brighton for the summer. It's the pier.
I'm sorry, my dear colleagues, but Dr. Brunt is waiting to give Mr. Byron a private consultation. You can wait here.
Watson's getting sacked.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Weren't you paying attention? We have to wait, but we'll take advantage of the situation. He recently purchased Chinese tobacco. This address is almost invisible.
Hospital for Tropical Disease to Mr. Byron, address Oak Street 2 1D. Mr. Byron, Dr. Brunt is pleased to confirm your appointment on the 25th of November. Please aim for the early morning. Dr. Baird, Department of Tropical Disease. Oak Street.
Mr. Byron is due for a consultation with Dr. Brunt.
What should we do next, Holmes?
All I can hear in my head is the L.A. Noire noise, like... Boom, boom, boom. I'm stuck. Why is Watson always in my way? What do I do now? He's gone.
Patients visit this department.
See, it's not making that green. But, like, I don't see anything else to click on. Oh.
Department of Tropical Diseases.
That was it? Oh, I hate you. Oh, there's some stuff in the chair.
Our man passed by a circus.
There we go.
Oh, you're still here?
Obviously. We're waiting for Mr. Byron. Is he not with you?
No, the gentleman left directly after his consultation. Oh, he forgot to collect his belongings.
Holmes, it seems that Albeit has escaped. Obviously. And he knows that we are aware of his true identity. Quickly.
Oh, so James Byron is a fake name, is what we're saying, and Albeit is his real name. Failed is. Okay. The smell of incense and opium tells us that Albeit recently paid a visit to an opium den. Grease and humidity marks on his shoes indicate dirty streets and a crowded market. He has recently purchased Chinese tobacco. A circus advertisement in his pocket informs us that Albeit passed close by to it. The incomplete text on the envelope, Oak Street 21D, could be part of his address. So I need to search the map. And also we have Sir Charles and Bernard Marley claimed that Albeit died in Guatemala during their expedition 14 years ago. However, we met Albeit at the Hospital of Tropical Diseases. Either both gentlemen are lying, or they're unaware that Albeit managed to survive. Locate Albeit's home on the map and pay him a visit. Do I need to go back to Baker Street to do that? I think I do. Man alive. So much to and fro.
Thanks to the information I obtained at the hospital, I can now deduce where Albeit is hiding. We know that Albeit paid a visit to an opium den, a crowded market, and a circus. He also purchased some Chinese tobacco. Let's find a place in London where all four elements are close together.
Oh, okay, right. So, I'm taking it that's that's tobacco, that's an opium den. Is that circus? Is that a circus? Right, so, okay, I need all four of them then. Like, the four symbols in the square, and I need them all to fit in the square. Is it here? Like, they're all close together. But no, not that. Here? No. No, because that's two tobaccos. Were they two tobaccos? I'm dumb. Oh, they're two markets. Ah, right, that's what that is. That's market and the elephant is circus. Two tobaccos. That's two tobaccos. It must be in the center because there's not enough stuff on the outskirts of town. Here.
Now we need to find a street name ending in OOK.
Brook Streets. Oh, Brook Street.
Here it is. 21D Brook Street. Watson, I believe we found Albeit's flat.
Did you find Albeit's house on the map?
I just told you that. Okay, well, what do we want to do? Are we going to Albeit's house or are we breaking in? Honestly, I think I want to break into the place first. So, oh, I forgot. I'm still wearing my doctor's out. Oh, well. Oops. I think that's been an hour now, so I might stop here before we
Stay
go
alert.
breaking in.
You'll need to be quiet.
And we'll come back next time and we'll break in and go visit Albia and see what the score is. So once again, thank you for watching. As always, I never know how to sign off Let's Plays. Yeah, just thank you for being here. I hope you're having fun. Let me know in the comments who you think did the crime, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye everyone. Next time.